Tony and Sarah Zolecki. You're so funny. You kind of just went like this. I thought you were a puppet. You're like... Anyways, great to see you guys.
What's up, replayers?
What's happening? All right, so we wanted to jump on here today and we wanted to give you guys a tip. And it's actually something that we do all the time. And I think it's really important because majority of people just aren't willing to do it in the business. And a lot of times what we see happens is we see that, people bring brand new people on board, right? Brand new recruits on board. But what they a lot of times tend to do is they kind of just sign them up, maybe tag them in a video or throw them in a system, right? And that's it. And a lot of times, guys, people are absolutely floundering in their business, right? So the biggest thing that I will tell you that will make a huge difference, we're going to give you guys a couple of tips in it, is you've got to be willing to get messy with your brand new people, right? You got to be willing to get messy, get in the trenches.
Roll up the sleeves.
Exactly. And do the work with them.
Especially in the beginning, because that is the most crucial time, in my opinion, with their story, with their success, with their experience. And here's the thing. They need you. They need you working with them. They need you, helping them. They're going to hit challenges. They're going to hit objections. They're going to, be questioned if they're doing the right thing. And you need to be there with them so that you can wrap your arms around them and tell them you did make a good decision. Come on, I'm going to do this with you. Come on, let's go get that customer together. Let's go get that new team member, tonight. Let's, do that call right now and I'll help you do it, right? And I think sometimes people go, oh, they'll just figure it out. Oh, they'll just plug in and have success because everything's going great.
Yep.
But then that person's like, deep down, they're feeling uncomfortable. They've got fear. They're wondering if they're going to get a customer or get a team member or get their money back for initial investment, and you got to dive in.
Yeah. I mean, I think that, understanding everybody has a mess, right, guys? So when you get involved in this business, sometimes there's a lot of baggage that comes with it, right? It's the years of, feeling like not good enough. I talked about that this last weekend in a keynote I had, and the fears of, not being perfect, and the fear of what are people going to think? And the fear of I've never done this before, right? There's a lot of fears that people have. So you've got to be willing to roll up your sleeves and kind of be like a Siamese twin with them, right? For the first, I'm talking good couple months, right? Because a lot of times they have no idea what they're doing, right? It's great. You can tag them in a video. It's great that you can say, hey, get started here. But still at the end of the day, right? You've got to be able to help them push through those fears. And so when they realize oh my gosh, she cares about me so much, right? She wants me to help become, successful so much that she's willing to be side by side with me. Right? So when they are making that phone call, they are doing that first text, they are reaching out to someone that they're so afraid to talk to, you're there, right? You're there in their ear, cheering them on and whispering in the ear that they can do it and helping tweak them with, just different things and just being a great coach, right? So I think a lot of times people are just so afraid of I'm like, guys, get in the mess with them.
Yeah.
Help them have those breakthroughs, right? And I think a lot of times the reason that people don't do that is because guess what? It takes some work. It takes some work. And sometimes it's a little bit tiring, but I can tell you guys over and over and over again, I look at the just amazing leaders that are part of our team. And the reason that they became amazing, one of them is that I was willing to do the work with them, right? Now I didn't do it for them, but I was willing to be there every step along the way, right? Through the ebbs and flows of their business, through the plateaus, through the great times and through the scary times, right? So you've got to make sure they got to know you got their back. Because I'm telling you, when they know that you got their back, guess what? You're going to have them for a long, long time in your business, right? They gotta know, she's in my circle. She's got me. You know what I mean? That stuff is so important. Now, again, remember, there's a fine line, right? Of them, always leaning on you, using you as a crutch, right? All of that. There's a fine line to that, but I will say, for me, I love being in the thick of it with people. Right? And they know that the brand new people that I'm working with right now, we're in the thick of it and it's awesome and it's exhausting, but I know the rewards on the other end for them. Oh my gosh, it's so, so huge.
Well, and those deposits you're making early, getting in the trenches, getting messy with them, figuring it out with them, building confidence with them, building belief in them, those deposits will pay off. because when they are thinking about maybe quitting or going to another company or doing something totally different, they'll remember those deposits you made.
Yeah.
And those deposits will give them just clarity to go, I'm working with the right person.
Yeah, exactly.
That person has my back. That person wants me to win. That person is going to do everything they can so I'm successful here. And I'm doing the work, but that person has got me covered. I'm not going anywhere.
Exactly. So if you are willing to get messy with your team, if you are willing to get messy, some of you guys are like, I don't have a team yet, but are you willing to get messy when you do enroll that brand new person? Drop in the comments, I am willing, right? And we want you guys to have an awesome, awesome week. Get in the trenches with your team. Get in the trenches with your brand new people. Roll up your sleeves. Do the work. Because I promise you the back end of it is so beautiful. So we love you guys. Have an awesome, awesome day, and we'll talk to you soon.